Hey there everyone, this is Matt Fisher with the Floodlight Show, and this week we're going to be talking about those new Apple drops that happened this week, what I ordered and why. Now, I've been a long time holder of an iPhone 7. I also am rocking an old iPad Air, the very first iPad Air. So it's definitely time for an upgrade for me. So this year the technology definitely is catching up with the high standards that us professionals have, and as long as hooking up everyone else along the way, giving us great video, great photo capabilities with the new iPhone. I was pretty pumped this year on upgrading, getting myself a new iPhone, and joining the ranks of everyone else out there, and I was super intrigued by the iPhone 13 mini. And why is that? Because of the small size. This little iPhone 7, a trusty iPhone 7, it's small. And I've been watching in horror as these modern day cell phones have grown larger and larger, and I see them sticking out of my girlfriend's pants, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want something that big. I like my little tiny cell phone. So I put that in the cart. And then I also am really into the 13 Pro, and that's because of all of the video and the photo stuff that they've been adding to it, all these new features, the autofocus system. See what the hype is all about, see if this stuff is worth getting for my own productions, using it in my own productions. If I can use this stuff at a gig, that's gonna be great. So please everyone, if you could do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below. I'm definitely gonna be making a lot of videos on this stuff, tutorials, demos, all these new features, what's better, the iPhone 13 Pro, the iPhone 13 mini, what are these things, you know, what is all this stuff going on? There's gonna be a lot of stuff to cover, so I'm gonna be busy, and I definitely wanna make some videos for you guys. Let me do the legwork, let me show you some examples of this stuff, so please hit that like and subscribe button down below so we can keep in contact. So while I was watching the announcement, I was definitely ready for the iPhone 13, but there was one product that I was not expecting, and it definitely made me drool, and that was the iPad mini. Now, like I mentioned, I have this old iPad. It's about 8 years old. I know I like iPad. I know everyone's using it and it's helping their productivity when it comes to productions, scheduling, just daily life. And these days we're sitting at home all the time. I'm on the couch, I'm watching TV, and I'm sick of looking at this little tiny screen. So I'm ready for an iPad. Not only is the iPad mini supercharged this time with a better chip, making it faster and better than most of the other iPads in the line right now. And not only does it have an upgrade to the camera system and a bunch of other useful things like this center stage. Center stage looks pretty interesting because I know that I'm talking to my family a lot on FaceTime these days. And if I can put something down and be cooking and be doing something else, you know, that's great, and they can watch me, look at me. It just looks super intriguing and pretty useful. And it also works with the 2nd generation pencil. That's gonna be great. This is like an artist's dream, to have a little notebook that they can carry around in their trench coat and keep all their doodles safe to the cloud. I mean, this is a dream come true for a lot of us, and so I'm definitely looking forward to using that pencil and drawing some stuff when I'm out and about. And it's gonna be great because this is something that I've definitely been waiting for. We hit inspiration at all times of the day, wherever we are, and when we can have something that will make it faster to get that inspiration out, you want a tool that doesn't hinder your creativity, that just lets you keep going as fast as possible, it can keep up with you. And I know I found this in a lot of other gear. When you have to wait, it's hard to get that original feeling back. So I'm looking forward to the super fast, supercharged iPad mini. So all of these features are amazing and mind-blowing, but the one thing that really sent me down the rabbit hole with the iPad mini is it having USB-C capabilities. And this means that you can plug tons of other stuff in. You can plug in these new SSD, super fast, super small little hard drives. You can work on your videos straight from the hard drive now. You can also plug in your camera. You can plug in your GoPro. You can plug in all these things now, drag your files over immediately, and it's not this, take the SD card out, find the dongle, slip it in there, it's just one less thing to worry about when you want to just get your creativity going, shoot your stuff, edit it, get it on the net, get it wherever it needs to go. You want that stuff fast and with no blockages. So all of these things are great, but I think the real holy grail of that USB-C port is that you're going to be able to plug in musical instruments. Now, back in the day, in past life, I was a beat making DJ, and I've always wanted to bring my music into this channel on my videos somehow. Now, I think this is gonna happen because there's one product called the OPZ, and the OPZ is just kind of a MIDI controller, but then there's all these third-party apps, made by different synthesizers, different companies that are making beat-making products, and all of this stuff can now be controlled on a small screen and a small little setup. And this, talk about the dream come true. This is going to be great for musicians. We're going to be out there on the train. We're going to be out there on wherever in our hotel rooms, just making beats, like no stoppages, no blockages. When the inspiration hits, you're going to be ready. You pull that stuff out, boom, you're making beats. You're putting your feelings out there into the world, and it's really fun. So you can anticipate a wide net of different hobbies that this channel is going to be giving you. So definitely hit that subscribe button. Like I said, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Last time I checked, I needed 994. So I'm a youngin' in this game. Please hook me up and I won't disappoint you. So all of these third-party apps really got me thinking about what the possibilities are for this USB-C and the iPad mini. And I'm kind of thinking, like, why can't I monitor my S1H with the iPad mini? Why can't it be used as an Atomos type thing, or just a regular monitor for any camera, really? All my cameras in the last couple years have this USB-C port now for charging, for dropping off files. And if you can plug that into the mini and use it somehow, that's going to be great. So I gotta do my own research, and if any of you are working on this project, please give me a comment down below. I would love to check out your project. I'd love to see how we're tapping into these devices to get the best out of them. It sucks when a company puts a glass ceiling on a product that could be so much greater. Why would they do that? I don't know. I mean, it's to keep us in line. It's to keep us buying stuff. So if we can get around the system, get the most out of this gear that we spend all our money on, that's just going to be a better world for all of us creators. So long story short, I ended up ordering all of these products that I was talking about. So definitely hit that subscribe down below and come back, check out the new things that are happening on this channel. We're gonna have a lot of new stuff dealing with all of these things. The iPhone 13 mini, the iPhone 13 Pro, and the iPad mini. A lot of minis, a lot of 13s. Come on back. I don't believe in that superstitious stuff, so I'm super pumped on the 13. Let's enjoy the Apple takeover this year. I can't wait to see you guys at the next video. Thank you, and I'll see you then.